Hey, what's up everybody? It's Vids, and we're back for some more Pyre Community RITE NITE, which means, of course, some good old-fashioned multiplayer Pyre, featuring first and foremost none other than the members of the RITE Club Discord server, the place for all things multiplayer Pyre. And if you're interested in getting more involved in multiplayer Pyre, then the best way to do so is by joining said Discord server, which you can do by clicking on that link right there. But those of you in chat, you are not off the hook. No, because you see the red circle with the white L below chat. You click on that, you'll find all the various requests that you can make today, including things ranging from selecting players' exiles, mastery, songs, arenas, even Titan stars, are all fair game. So, without further ado, let's hop into versus mode here. Set ourselves to our defaults, and let me know if there's anyone who would like to get us started today, or if there's anything we'd like to see for our first match. And I will jump in, and I will also remember to unplug my controller. Which I'm surprised that I did remember to do, but I did. Alright. I am all Discorded up. So let me know if there's anyone who would like to get us started. And for what it's worth, send me a friend request. Hold on, let me accept that friend request, and then we should be able to get you in. Let me see. Pending invites. I assume this is you. Okay. Nice. So, in that case, let me get you... Oh, let me open up Steam Friends. And assuming that the person who had sent me an invite is in fact you, and not just a complete stranger who coincidentally also happens to have sent an invite, that would be the invite to get in here. Let me know if there's anyone else who would like to jump in. Hopefully that's you. Okay, great. I was gonna say, maybe it's a complete stranger. In which case, you know, that might raise some questions. Might raise a few questions. So let me know. Hopefully you can load in. Hopefully no issues there. But we should still be looking for one more person if anyone else would like to jump in here. Failer's available? Alright. Let me get the invite out to Failer. Let's see. Who is not yet showing up. There he is. Okay. Usually I hear a sound effect like that when somebody gets in. I'm assuming that may have been the sound of Failer getting in, because I also sent him a request at this point. Or an invite, I should say. And based on him switching over to the Fate, I assume that's him. Let me resend you the invite. Let's see. What does it say? It says invited, but does not say that you are in, so let me try it again. Okay, should be resent. Hopefully that time round you saw it and were able to accept it and whatnot. Yeah, so thanks for the congratulations, I guess. I mean, this was news to me as well, this whole thing that Twitch is saying about the affiliate anniversary, but I guess that's a thing. Alright, no worries, Noor. Ooh. Okay, that doesn't sound good. I take that to mean that even if I were to resend you an invite once again, that would not magically fix it. It sounds like there might be something else at play here. Not sure there's much else I can do on my end. At this stage in the process, at least. Oh, that could be. That could be. That might be a thing. Makes sense. Where is it? That is a good question. Steam settings, remote play, under that? Okay. Maybe that can do the trick? Steam settings. Remote play. Found it? Okay. Should we give it a try? Yeah. Let's give it one more go at least. In that case. Okay. Resent. Fingers crossed. Maybe this time? Don't think it's worked. I didn't hear the sound effect. Let me check if remote play says you're in. It does not. Yeah, I mean, on the spot, I'm not sure what else we could do to try to resolve it. You know, maybe someone else who also has experience with remote play could take a second to, yeah, you clicked on the big green button that shows in your DMs for the invite. It sounds like you're getting the invite itself, and that you're able to click on it, and then just something is not working after that step in the process. But where exactly it's breaking down... Excuse me, where exactly it's breaking down, I'm not sure. Looks like it loads something, then just stops, no error. Huh. So it's like you're trying to join, it starts to load, but then doesn't actually see it all the way through. We'll need to consult with our Steam Remote Play scholars. Guys, what does that mean? Little load icon near the mouse, then it disappears. So it seems like it's... What if you just spam the button? What if you spam the heck out of that button? That'll let Steam know that you really mean it. You aren't messing around. You just need to press that button with conviction. That's when Steam will start taking you seriously, and at that point, then you'll be in. You'll be golden. Any luck? I could try resending it again. I don't know if the invite has gone stale at this point. Try giving you a new one. Just click the button. Easy peasy. No problem. I mean, I'm kind of curious if, for some reason, it could be that my invites aren't working for you, but if you were to try to do remote play with someone else, would it work? And then that could maybe help us localize the problem, identify the problem more accurately. May just require a little more testing of different varieties, which, you know, now when we have you on the spot, maybe this is not the best time to be doing all that stuff, but hopefully at some point we can figure out what exactly remote play is up to here. Well, no one ever knows exactly what remote play is up to, but you know what I mean. Because it'd be great to get you in at some point, of course. Yeah, iRotor has some experience with some of the dark arts of remote play as well. So maybe in that case, you two could try testing things out a little bit there. And I feel like that's happened at least once before, where for some strange, unexplained reason, someone was able to do Steam Remote Play with other people, but could not do it with me. And I don't know how we ultimately ended up resolving it, but I feel like that has happened once upon a time. So maybe that's what it comes out to. Who knows at this point, obviously, I'm just speculating. But perhaps we give those two some time to potentially see if they can work that out. Thaler is in, though, so if there is anyone else who is available and interested in facing off against Thaler, I know Anor said she is not looking to play today. Obviously, we potentially have two people who may be preoccupied with some other stuff, troubleshooting the remote play issues. But if there is anyone else still who would like to face off against Thaler here, we are still looking to get one other person in. And so you would be welcome to jump in. If not, then I suppose I could plug that controller back in. I could give it a go. The fact that I'm struggling to plug in my controller is not a good indication of how this is going to go. I'm just an old man. How does this... What does this... What does this do? What does this button do? Oh, goodness. Okay. Alright, well, maybe, at least for the time being, we'll set ourselves up with Thaler as player 1 here. Lids will be player 2. We have the Fate. We have the Pyre Hearts. And if at any point anyone else is interested in jumping in, let me know. I'm happy to swap out. Do, of course, like to get as many people in from chat as we can get. And for that reason, I can just hold down the fort, be a placeholder for the time being until anyone else is interested in getting in here. Anor's going preset mastery ×2. So we get the Fate theme, we'll get the Pyre Hearts theme. Anything else? At the moment, that is it, which means we just have us taking our preferred teams here. But if there is anything in particular you do have in mind, then let us know. Oh, for what it's worth, this is, by most accounts, probably the closest we will have to a Halloween RITE Night this year, since at the time of this stream, Halloween is a couple days away, so obviously it's not falling perfectly on the RITE Night, but next week isn't going to either, and it's, I don't know, is it better to be a little early or a little late for that type of thing? I'm not sure. Today would be closer to Halloween than next week would be, so at least by that metric, I don't know, does that kind of make this a Halloween stream? I don't know. You tell me. But at least for now, seems like it is just the songs. As for whether there will be any Halloween-themed requests later in the day, well, that's up to you.
Stand forth, exiles. You stand upon the glade of Liu. You You shall take part here in a glorious tradition. Cling to whatever shred of hope you have. The fate, stand prepared. Pyre hearts, stand ready. Who shall conduct this rite?
Alright, so no specific requests affecting your team composition here. That much is entirely up to you. Okay, they're going for prayer beads on a saluting Udmilda in the first spot. And I do not have a plan for what I would like to do here. So, well, you know, some things never change, right? So, I mean, I guess maybe, I don't know, like, I wonder. But then what? Do you still do this? I guess?
Tizo.
Uh-oh. It's a quick throwing Palmas. And for me, I think I'm going to go with this, or is it this? Maybe it's that. Power casting shoulder smashing Snadra is Phaler's last choice, and for me, I mean, you already know. You already know. It had to be. It had to be that way. Alright, so here we go. Our first match of the day. That was close.
The flame is stricken.
No, you take it. No, not quite. And also not quite. Don't necessarily know why I made that switch, but you know, it happened. That one I did have a reason to do.
Pyre stricken from afar. Flung with force of will.
You take it. I know you want it. I know you want to take it. You really should take it.
Punishment for all.
Yeah, no, that probably was never gonna
Now
work.
then.
Come back here, Snadra. That's not who I wanted. No! Are you fast enough? Just barely.
Wings have served her true. Your victory is at hand.
Haha! Yep. One moment. One moment. One moment. This is important. One moment.
The orb flies true.
Oh, you were supposed to take the bait. Oh, and I didn't jump in time. Darn.
The orb has hit the mark.
Ah, the one time I didn't. Oh, also that was the wrong button. Nope. Nope. Also, no, don't do that.
The Fate have gained an edge for now.
I was also not supposed to do that either. Or that, for that matter.
Sandra's
Oh,
head
goodness.
was true.
Oh, goodness. No, I jumped.
Oh,
No!
meddlesome imp.
I'll be honest, that was not intended. That was a happy accident.
Unfortunate for the Fate.
No, I messed up the heart push as well. Oh, that was an amazing cast. And he completes the perfect comeback. GG.
Their fire burns whilst that of their adversaries is but ash. Thus end this night's proceedings.
All right. Well played.
Until the next rite.
All right, well, let us know, chat, if there's anything you'd like for us to do for the next one. We do still have part 2 of our song request for this next one, so that much is locked in. But anything else is up for grabs. Any progress on the troubleshooting side? Any dramatic breakthroughs? Did we unlock the source code for Steam Remote? I don't. Is that a thing? I don't. Source code is like a. It's a term I hear thrown around a lot. I don't actually really know what it means. Something like that. And that's where you lost me. Does that have something to do with the source code? I don't know. What are the implications of this? Is this legal? I have no idea. I had no involvement. All right, well, not seeing any requests, nor am I seeing any replies from the The people who are deep in the bowels of Steam remote play testing, which is something I would not wish on anyone, but I think they are hopefully making progress there, and maybe on a later occasion we will hear back from them. But at least for now, seems like it is going to remain Phaler and myself here, and song request, but only a song request, it seems. So, let's get started.
The fate shall confront
Okay.
the hearts.
Well then.
Welcome.
Well then, now I definitely do have ideas. I have several ideas, in fact. The question is, which one to pursue? I feel like getting some signs, some indications based on what Phaler has selected here. And you know what? I'm all for it. Although, hear me out. Super speed.
Amethyst.
Okay, hear me out. Super speed. Or even super speed. You know, it's maybe a mistake having those be exile number 2 and potentially exile number 3. If we are gonna go double ring here, you wouldn't dare use Gareth against me. How could you? How could you?
Exile. Commence.
Speed? Oh, no, that's the jump button, not the cast button.
A pyre has been scathed.
Speed!
Recovery.
No!
Sublime.
Speed! More speed! Need for speed! No! You still went over me! Speed!
Yes.
Need for speed. Need for speed!
Glory to the scribes. Now to the flame.
Ooh, that was quick. Speed!
Resplendent.
Still working on it? Okay. Well, that suggests that, I don't know, maybe you're making progress. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good.
A true aimed thrust into the fire. Once more like that and we are finished here.
No!
Almost pity what transpired there.
No!
Oh.
No! So speedy! So speedy! No! Too speedy! GG.
The fate prevail. A rite conducted with aplomb. Thus end this night's proceedings.
Alright. Well played. Let's head on back. And let us know if there's anything we ought to do for the next one.
Right.
Should make every arena have these walls, true. Oh, okay. Anora says it's time for some chaos, and that means customize off. Okay, we are done with the preset theme for the song request. Customize will be off. We could still... Oh. I was gonna say, customize off is one thing, but even better. Not only that, we're on the boat. Not only that, we're getting some thrash pack action. All right, I hope you're ready. Buckle in, because it's about to get crazy. So randomized exiles, masteries, and talismans won't even get to see what those things are in advance. What will we end up with here will be, well, a harp, 2 worms for Phaler, demon, Kerr, and Gareth for me.
The orb is up.
That didn't really work. Oh, Gareth, you saved the day. Well done, Gareth. He has infinite stamina. Gareth has infinite stamina. Confirmed. Hold on. We must check. We must learn. At least let me see if I have Brazen Manner. At least give me a half second more to know if I have Brazen Manner. That was confusing.
The orb bathes first in the Pyre Heart's flame. Ooh. The orb.
One moment. Give me a second. Let me see. No. Okay. We've confirmed this. Now we're fine. Continue. Proceed. Oh, that was not good. Nope. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Just wait a while for it. Okay, we're gonna have to settle for that. That wasn't quite what I was looking for. I was going for the whole shebang there. Wasn't quite what we got, but we're gonna have to live with that. Whoa! Okay, I will admit, I deliberately did not take the most direct route because I just wanted to go from, I went to the side just to try to get additional puddles going.
Into the adversary's flame. As per
Ooh,
the
he has Flame Leech as well.
Shall the fate press their luck, perhaps?
One moment. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hopscotch!
That Pyre's flames grow
And Dying Flame, okay. A little bit extra damage, apparently.
Pyre now
Means no rookie for this. Whoa, my goodness!
there.
Just keep your eye on the prize. Oh!
Magnificent.
I was gonna say, don't get distracted by the flappy harp. It's easier said than done, let me tell you.
Scribes are favoring the
Easier said than done. Oh! I've been bamboozled!
Well, I dare say. Best not let this go to your heads.
No, no. We've established you have Fell Swoop, and that you can travel at an alarming distance with it. Oh, that's not how I wanted that to go.
Cast from afar into the Pyre's flame. Now go on, just once
No.
more.
No, no. That'll have to do. That'll have to do.
The fate seemed to be falling behind.
Nope. Bad harp. Bad harp. I see the opening! No! I thought I had it! Uh-oh. The flappy harp. Not the flappy harp! Not the flappy harp! Get away with your flappy harp nonsense! It doesn't belong here!
Oh,
Oh, I landed in the puddle and bounced in a completely unpredictable direction that I did not specify.
and
Whoa, he had sea stance active, so it was enough. GG.
perhaps a stroke of fortune ought to be thanked.
That one, I think
Ceremony is complete.
I think that one lived up to the chaos. Not necessarily the types that we might have expected, but it had some unexpected twists and turns for sure. GG. Alright, let's turn the customize back on. Let's set ourselves back to our defaults, but let us know if there's anything we'd like to see for the next one. Not seeing anything at the moment, which of course means we could just go with whatever for this next one. That also works. But I'm very indecisive, so it does help. It does help when you guys are giving us those requests. Oh, you know what? You know what? I think, given how we were saying that this is maybe the closest thing we're gonna get to a Halloween stream for this year, I'm gonna switch up my triumvirate. I'm gonna switch up my triumvirate. Because I think this is just gonna work out a little bit better for the occasion. Barring any requests, I might use this as a source of inspiration. Oh, Phaler, are you gonna switch as well? Spooky boys? Nice. Nice. Okay. In that case, I will switch you too. Alright, let's do it. Who will have the spookiest team? Well, we might be about to find out. Oh, on the Isle of Kalimur as well.
Shall take on the dissidents.
That might be a little bit spookier as well.
Welcome. Who shall conduct the rites?
I mean, you could go for a ghost team. That certainly could be a spooky setup. I think for my team, I think I'm gonna make it absolutely batty.
Tizo. Exile.
Break out the secret strats real quick. This might not be working exactly the way that I had hoped for it to work, because I'm getting more of the candy corn appearance than I was, rather than the ghostly bat that I was going for. This is backfiring. This is backfiring. This isn't exactly what I wanted, but I think we have to roll with it now. All right. I guess we're a piece of candy corn.
Messenger imp. Messenger imp.
All right, surely this one will look good. I already have my doubts. I already have my doubts. It's more candy corn? Are you serious? That's not what I wanted. I wanted an intimidating, completely black bat and a scary all-white bat combined with my thematically fitting orange, black, and white bat. It would have made an amazing set. But instead, I look like what you empty out of your Halloween bag at the end of the night. What the heck? That's way less intimidating.
Choose someone.
That's like exactly the opposite of what I wanted. Alright, well, here goes nothing. Team Candy Corn.
Glory first to the dissidents. Good.
What, did you, what? I thought that was my Titan Tooth one. Was that my first one? Oh, that was my first one. Titan Tooth, okay.
Tay threw it in. Out to flame.
Well. Leave the candy corns alone. What? I passed that, I think.
The dissidents seem to be falling behind.
No!
Well, now that was exciting.
That was exciting, wasn't it? Come on! Oh, no, that didn't work.
My.
No, no. Bat in.
By the sky.
Oh, that just so happened to be my high damage hit, but that was complete luck. That was a complete coincidence. There's a wall of imps blocking me. There's a wall of imps blocking everything, apparently. Oop.
Vanished.
See Daisy.
The fires wane. The withdrawn pyre now burns relatively brighter. Now.
No, that's not what I wanted. Nor is that, really.
'Twas flung right in. The right is nearly foiled. Such fervor.
Such fervor. Oh, right when I was going to actually pass it to him.
Too bad for that one.
What? Oh, okay. Nope, there we go. Okay.
Splendid.
No, that's not gonna work.
Tis done.
GG.
The withdrawn prevail. Their adversaries confidently thwarted. The right is complete.
Oh, oh. The curse of the controller. Alright,
Until
but
the next right.
let us head back and let us know if there is anything you'd like for us to do for this next one. It's the ghosty controller drift! Oh no! Haunting a controller near you. Not seeing any requests, though. So this one may once again just be up to us to take whatever, barring any last-minute requests here, so I think we'll jump in.
The withdrawn versus the dissidents. Welcome. Who shall conduct the rites?
Demons are spooky.
Jodariel.
Demons are spooky. Demons do be spooky. Wait, hold on. How did you set up your demon? What did you go for? Speedy demon. Okay. But what if we went for a different kind? A different kind of demon.
Jodariel.
Fun fact, when your headphones don't really work and you can only hear the audio out of one of your ears, and you can only hear the lower tones of selecting your masteries, way more ominous. Also thematically fitting. Okay. And, well, I am going to follow suit here, and this might be more what I was looking for raiments-wise. Okay, hold on, we're getting somewhere. Rather than candy corn. Yeah, I'm looking for something a little bit more along these lines. Like that. Perfect. Okay, so now for you, let's go... Yeah, that sounds sounds way different for me right now. Probably should take the extra Pyre life, but...
Demon.
Okay, and then, I mean, you probably saw this coming. We might be back to Candy Corn Land, though. Okay, let's see. We just gonna turn Ignarius into the Candyman? We might be about to do that. It looks like we are. Yeah, you know... We're just gonna have to roll with it. Vispaleth's raiments, I do like. Iggy's, not so much. And it's pretty much a neon at this point, so, you know, maybe that's something. We also have not exactly the most well-rounded team at the moment, so we should probably try to cover for at least some of those weaknesses here. Like, what if we do this? What if we do that, and then we go... Let's do this. Take at least a little bit of the extra Pyre life, and then do that. But this is a pretty questionable composition here on my end.
Commence.
Oop. Apparently the orb inadvertently hit my pyre.
Well cast. In honor of the scribes.
Alright, that's something.
Now.
Oh, I could not jump around that. And was the Typhoon Bottle the right choice?
Now go. Flung with considerable precision. What happened there?
Hold on. Nope. Okay. What? You got the banishment there? I had another exile near me. My aura should have been Biga. I even took the extra presents. Okay, that's not a good place to be standing.
Glorious.
Also, I am stuck. I am stuck. Nope.
How utterly brazen. Good.
Just, whoop. Take some extra thought to plan these moves out in advance, and, well, they didn't exactly work out all that well.
All of the withdrawn.
Hold on! Hey, that rhymes.
Jodariel flung the orb into the flame. Now to the flame.
No!
Someone there rose to the occasion.
No.
Unfortunate for the dissidents.
Indeed.
An interesting exchange.
Oh, no, I wasn't fast enough. No. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Your character totally just said gracias.
Now there's a proper.
You know, a little bit off target, but we'll take it. Like the dark green demon look. I mean, that's basically the Temper's colors, is it not?
Vanished, one and all.
Typhoon Bottle, does it pay off? Does it not pay off? Was there a better way to achieve more or less the same result? Yeah, probably. I did not really want the orb here, I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not really want the orb right now.
Indeed.
Indeed.
A rude predicament for the withdrawn. The orb sails forth into the flame.
What's up, Kelsier? How's it going? No worries, we're in the middle of a spoopy demon match. There are a lot of people here. A lot of people here. Shame if they were all, you know, lined up right next to each other where they could theoretically all get banished at once. That would really stink, wouldn't it? Oh, and it's the other demon showing up to increase the size of the other demon's aura. Changed the trigonometry at the last second. Lids, those weren't trying. Look. I didn't want the orb. I was just trying to banish you. I didn't want the orb. Oh, whoa, you. Oh. Hide behind the hockey puck. And then not behind the hockey puck.
Engulfed within the aura. One
Go!
triumph stands unopposed.
I swear if that hockey puck got in my way.
It has gone in.
Not once has my infinite stamina at the beginning of the round been relevant. Granted, it didn't help that we spent the first 10 seconds of the round just walking in circles, but I think you know what I mean nonetheless. Oh, no. Hold up. Nope. No, I wanted the other demon, not that demon. And that's not what I wanted to do either.
Lies true.
You fixed it!
The orb is up.
Oh, no! GG.
Drawn prevail.
Well done. The super spoopy demon showdown. I don't know. I thought the orange raiments were spoopier. But the game says otherwise. Failure emerges victorious with the green spoopy demons instead. Alright, so we might be able to get some new people in if in fact we did just resolve the Steam Remote Play issue. Shall we give it a shot? Let me unplug my controller and let's see if we can get you in here. Thank you, iRotor, for helping out with that stuff. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll work with me sending out the invite as well. Let's see, alright. Here goes nothing. Send you the invite. That sounded good. Ooh, thank you, iRotor. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I don't know what the source of the problem is, but if you guys were able to figure out the inner workings of it, then that could be really helpful. Because as I said, I feel like this has happened at least once before. Well, I mean, there are so many things that can go wrong with remote play, of course. But I think we have you in now. If one of you could just confirm, Failure, are you still player 1? Have you been switched over to player 2? Looks like you're still player 1. Okay, so then let me revise the information over here. So, as I often ask when people have different names for Twitch, Discord, Steam, what is your preferred name for what we ought to put up here? Should we do your Twitch name? Elon is good? Okay. And do you have a preferred triumvirate? A preferred team? If it happens to be a team that has Halloween-themed colors, then even better. If you don't have a preference, then of course we can just keep you on the distance here. That works too. Pick a color, any color. Distance is fine. Alright, distance it shall be. In that case, let us know if there's anything we'd like to see for this first match between Failure and Elon, and Elon's first match on a RITE Night, period. So, good to have you in. Glad we could sort out the remote play issues, and thanks again to iRotor for helping sort those things out. And Anor says, Elon, you get to choose the song. Up to you, and Anor needs to head out. Well, thanks for stopping by, Anor. Have a good night. Any song preferences, Elon, as Anor has requested a song on your behalf? Withdrawn theme. Okay. Wait, oh, I've already gone past it. That's why. There we go. Alright, so Dread Design. And Failure will be the Withdrawn, so a bold strategy to make the request be for your opposing team. But alright. In that case, I think we should be good to go here, so why don't we get started? Oh, hold on.
The withdrawn
It's the boat.
shall now face the dissidents.
What better place to start
Welcome.
for your first match in a RITE night than on the boat? No requests affecting your team composition here, so that much is entirely up to you.
Tamitha,
Baylor will go for the Titan Tooth stuns on Tamitha. The truly cursed? I would say blessed, but, you know, to each their own. So I don't know if you saw with your testing with iRotor, but in case you are not, and you've probably seen this with us playing previous matches before, but we do have that extra row of modded exiles at the bottom. So it is possible to take, for example, 3 worms, 3 harps, 3 crones, whereas that would not have otherwise been a possibility, so that is something you can consider doing if that's of interest to you. Those characters at the bottom are the same in terms of their stats and their skill points as the other exiles of the same class. Is just a third option of that same class, so that if you want to go with 3 of a kind, that is something you can do if you'd like. Oh, it switched your inputs. Huh. On controller. That's a tricky one, actually, because I think for controller...
hey,
Huh. Yeah, that's... I do not have any experience with a Switch controller. So is it a question of just what the key bindings for controller are, in which case that would affect any and everyone who's doing stuff on controller? Change it on the Pro control. What? So what I'm wondering, like, are you guys, is it on this menu here that we change it, or is it on a different place? Because if we change it here, then that's going to change the on Steam. Okay, hold on. Let me see. What do I need to do? Controller settings on Steam. Just casually turn that off real quick. What's it under? Use Nintendo button layout. I should activate that? Is that what we need? I'm assuming. It may screw up failure settings. Not sure. Well, we're gonna find out. All right. I think that automatically... Do I need to confirm that anywhere, or does that automatically apply? I think that just automatically applies. Okay. Well, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out what exactly that does. Oh, it made Failure Player 2. What? What? That makes sense, except that it doesn't at all. All right then. Well, I can switch your names around. And it did switch Failer's buttons. Look, it's not the boat's problem. It's not the boat's fault. It's Steam Remote Play. It's very different. It's very different. So it switched Phaler to player 2. Alon presumably is player 1. It also switched... And that's, you know, fixable. We can just change which person's listed player 1, which person's listed player 2. It's more so the messing with other people's controls. So this is still Phaler here, then? Could somebody go keyboard mouse? Yeah, that might fix it. Or at least, fix is a strong word. Temporarily avoid the issue. Something like that, yeah. Yeah, I do not have experience with using Nintendo controllers on PC, so this is new to me. Yeah, hopefully it's possible to do still with a Nintendo controller, just maybe it requires some other remapping buttons like Phaler was saying. That may also work, but can't do it via Steam because host settings are the deciding ones. Thanks to Remote Play. Yeah, is this working for you now, Alon? Because Phaler unplugged his controller. Oh! Hold on. There you go. So this is Phaler still on player 2? Is that right? That's him. Okay, that's Phaler. Can't move stuff, it seems. What if... Phaler, if you just select something here and we end up switching over to player 1, can Alon move then? It might just make sense to start a new match here. Oh? Did it work now? Seems like you might have done something without Phaler. It's all cursed. It's a proper Halloween RITE Night in that way. Yeah, that's... I would be leaning toward restarting the RITE if we're continuing to have issues with players being able to control the correct teams and what have you, but it seems like we may have just figured it out. Yeah. Alright, so now this is Phaler, right? We have, in doing this shuffling around, we have made Phaler still player 1. Inputs are still inverted. Oh my goodness. Remote play, what the heck? That I am not sure how to fix. Yeah, inverted as in like left is right and up is down. Yeah, should I turn off the use Nintendo settings button or whatever the phrasing for it was?
Go on.
Should we switch? Or was it? Is it worth switching this again, the Nintendo button layout? Try turning it off? Alright, we may just make things worse doing this, but in the name of science, I've clicked the button. Now, what did it do? Did it make Failure Player 2 again? You might be right there, iRotor. You might be right. If it isn't working now, I would say this is probably a good point for us to try to just reset the RITE altogether. Exit versus mode, re-enter versus mode, start a new match, and see if that just reset helps us out a bit. Because changing it a bazillion times mid-match like that, I feel like might not actually make the changes we're trying to make take effect yet.
The withdrawn versus the dissidents.
Alright, so now let's see what happens.
Who shall conduct the rites?
So this is Failure.
Alma.
He's on keyboard mouse, and that looks like it's working. This is Alon. You have control, that's a starting point. That looked promising, dare I say. It's not inverted. Okay. I think whatever we have now, we should probably just keep. I don't know if it's going to be perfect. It very well may not be. But it seems like at the very least, it is the best we've had thus far. And therefore, in the interest of not messing it back up, I think we keep it as is. It's never the boat's fault, iRotor. The boat did nothing wrong.
Tizo.
Failure locking in what I believe is his second Ninja Savage now, and Alon has one Savage, one Imp. And for the final choice is going for a quick throwing, saluting Bertrude. And here we are with our first match between Failure and Alon, and in fact, Alon's first match in RITE NITE ever. So welcome to the RITE Club. Happy to have you. Glad we can work out some of those technical difficulties to get you in here. Here is Alon, but quickly banished. Failure back in possession with Ulmer. His throw lands here for 20. Failure again, the throw threads the needle between the defenders and lands for another 20. Ulmer, back at it once more.
The rite is nearly ended.
Stowaway for Alon. And she's quick, but she is banished. Gertrude cornered. Baylor back in possession here with Ulmer. And he is the dangerous one, and he will be the one to finish it. GG.
Was as though the scribes themselves stood by their side.
Well played, you two.
This night's proceedings.
And at least from a controller standpoint, did that seem to more or less be working as intended? Very laggy. Okay, I think we'll have to settle for the given lagging seems like less of a concern relative to not being able to have you play at all. So I think we're making progress at the very least. And yes, unfortunately, Steam Remote Play is just wildly inconsistent sometimes when it comes to lag. Sometimes it's, I mean, there's always going to be some factor of, distance. But sometimes even beyond that. Remote play has its good days and it has its bad days. But let us know if there's anything you'd like for us to do for this next one. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty far. That is pretty far. Oh, did we had a dread design before, didn't we? Yeah. But did we miss it in the confusion there? And if you guys are, hold on. If you guys are gonna switch triumvirates on me like that, I'm gonna have to switch your triumvirates around here. Can't pull a fast one on me like that. Also, why did it go back to Steam when I tapped out? Please keep Pyre up so that I can remind myself which triumvirates both players took. Okay, am I right in thinking that we had a dread design request and that we were going to have it, but then we had to reset the RITE and we did not have it for the previous one because we forgot to reset it? So I think we still have the dread design, and then for the next one we can go Never to Return. It did play? It might have. It might have. I just don't remember. Baylor's controller might work now? I don't know. That's a scary thought to try to test it any further at this point. At this point I feel like let's not touch it. Let's leave it as is. Let's not tempt fate any more than we already have. Okay, dread design did play, so in that case we can go straight into the Never to Return Nightwings. And it looks like that's it, request-wise here. So let's get going.
The true Nightwings shall confront the Nightwings.
And I don't know, this might be the most Halloween-esque arena.
Who shall conduct the rites?
So no requests affecting your team composition here, only a song request, so up to you to take whatever you'd like. Baylor is now looking significantly more stylish. And he goes for a ring on Hamatha in the first spot. Elon will go prayer beads on Stowaway. Next choice for Baylor. Going for Webbed Lanthorn on Raji. Webbed Lanthorn on Tizo for Alon. And how will Phaler conclude this stylish team here? 2 rings and putting them on the Harp Sisters. That is making a statement. Finally, quick throws on the Saluting Bertrude for Alon. And here we go. Oh, and Alon immediately breaks out that Crone Salute, so transforms all of Phaler's Exiles into defenseless Howlers. And that sets up this uncontested 25 damage Bertrude throw. Phaler, though, is quick with that infinite stamina, and he makes it in for 20. But he is now without Tamitha. Tamitha, though, vanished on her attack. Stowaway banished as well. Tamitha returns.
You are powerless for now.
And she makes it in. Tamitha is back, but she's also banished. Phaler with Raji, trying to fly away. Imp versus Imp, and Phaler wins out. That means time for Tamitha. Tamitha again here. Stowaway for Alon. Back to Tamitha. Goes off the wall and finds her way in for the win. GG.
And what a crushing victory it was. The rite is done.
Alright, well played, you two. Let's head on back.
Until the stars align.
And let us know, chat, if there's anything we'd like to see for the next one. Otherwise, we'll just reset ourselves here. Not seeing anything at the moment, though, so if we don't have any requests, we can, of course, just have the players take whatever they'd like here. And so perhaps we will do just that. Unless... Okay, wasn't sure if someone was about to change their triumvirate last second there. Sudden change of heart. No, I'm not a Nightwing anymore.
The true Nightwings.
Okay, we're at the book.
The Nightwings. Welcome.
One thing I just noticed. The very edges of the book, on the left side for player 1, is red and blue for the Nightwings. On the right side, by player 2, you see is green and white for the Beyonders. So, I mean, obviously, in the campaign, the Nightwings will always be player 1, and the Beyonders will always be player 2 in this arena. That is kind of funny how that remains the color scheme even here and now when we are in multiplayer. Taylor has led off with Delbert. In the second spot, he's going Raji.
Tizo.
Lanthorn Tizo, second choice for Alon. Phaler. Locks in a second Cur here with Prayer Beads Rookie. Okay, quick throwing, saluting Bertrude, final choice for Alon. And here we go. Alon teleports over to the orb and nearly makes it in there, but vanished at the last second. Here comes Dalbert. He overshoots the Pyre, though, and gets banished. Stowaway, back at it for Alon. Can't quite make it past Raji. Dalbert over the defenders and in. Lunging for 20 here. He does not have Prayer Beat, so he's now gone for this round. Alon teleports to the orb and gets there first.
The orb is up.
Has it now with the Stowaway. But once again, just a little bit short. While Phaler hopscotches his way through. That time it was with Rookie, and he does have Prayer Bead, so he's back. Not that that matters much, as this time it's Dalbert, he makes it in. He does not have Prayer Bead, so he will be gone. Rookie, though, forgot something. That something being the orb. Stowaway, once again, just a few steps short. Phaler loops around and has to settle for a throw for just 7. But this time goes straight in.
Once more like that, and we are finished here. And it is
And
done.
there it is.
The true Nightwings prevail.
GG.
They overwhelm their adversaries utterly. Thus end this night's proceedings.
Alright, well played, you two. Let's head on back. Phaler's saying he can swap out if anyone else would like to jump in here. Or stay for a bit if no one else is interested. Let us know if anyone would like to get in on the action. Alon also available to swap. Alright, well, let us know, chat, if anyone else would like to take one of the players' spots. Both of them are willing to switch out. If not, then let us know if there's anything you want to see between these two. Sounds like they can both stick around for a little bit longer, if no one else is looking to get in at this moment. Iroder says can play a couple, but not for too long. Okay, well, we could potentially get Iroder in then. What if we go for Alon Iroder, just seeing as how Iroder was the one who was helping Alon out with the technical issues earlier. Feels fitting to get them in for an actual match here. Phaler says go for it, then let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, let's see. We'll get Iroder.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for helping out with sorting out those issues. I mean,
Yeah, no problem.
oftentimes feels like when those types of things pop up with remote play, you just kind of need to accept the fact that today is not going to be your day. So to actually
Player two?
fix that is pretty awesome. You're a player too? Okay. Let me switch you guys around then. So that means player 1 is Alon. Player 2 is Iroder. That means, Alon, if you don't mind, you are now the true Nightwings. And you're welcome to switch. Again, if you have a preference, let me know. It's no problem. But Iroder is going with the Withdrawn. Okay. Yeah, what do you think? Fate? Phaler would approve. Am I a tree? This feels like a trick question. I feel like this is a setup. I feel like I'm walking right into something here. What's the punchline? All right. Well, let us know if there is anything we'd like to say. Did the stream just freeze? No, okay. Don't worry. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. If there... I don't know. I guess I'm wondering why the first thing you ask me is, are you a tree, with no additional context? Seems like an odd way to greet someone for the first time. No, I'm not a tree. I don't know. I still don't know what to make of this. Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you. I am a human being. I am not a tree. I don't know why you're asking me if I'm a tree, which is why I feel like this is a trick question. It's true. It's true. Maybe this person is a tree and they're just trying to find fellow trees out there. It's hard. It's hard on Twitch. Not a lot of trees out there to be tracked down. But anyways, doesn't look like we have any specific requests for this one. So why don't we just jump into our next match here. This will be our first matchup between Alon and Ironer.
The fate shall take on the withdrawal. Welcome.
But whatever you are, welcome. Welcome to RITE NITE. Alright, so as I was saying, no requests here, so it is entirely up to you to take whatever you would like to have. And for Alon, that means it is a Prayer Beads Stowaway as the lead.
My buttons are switched now.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Wait, I can fix this,
We did have Failer play on keyboard mouse as a workaround for this issue. I may not have remembered how switching Failer out potentially meant that whoever was going to take his place would have to do the same thing, but if you have a solution, then that would be awesome.
Well,
I mean, this is the person who figured out the remote play issues before, so if there's anyone who could figure it out, I'd put my money on Ironer.
So now I cannot move the controller anymore. I'm not
Okay.
sure if I can fix that.
Ironer, theoretically speaking.
Oh, no,
Alright.
no, it works.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I take it back. I wasn't going to say anything. Okay, now I see. Alon is a tree. Knew it. Okay. Also, I am surprised that there are people in chat who readily recognize Hebrew. Not one of the most popular languages out there, but hey. Credit to you all.
So if I switch absolute and jump, now it's not because the buttons are switched, but because I'm not using the game controller anymore. Just saying.
Also, Alon might need to take Volfred now. Alon may have been Sandalwood all along.
Tizo.
No worries. You don't have to. You don't have to. I'm just messing with you. Alright, whoa. Wait, was that nutrition stick on Palmas that time?
Yeah, I'm going old school.
Okay. Quick throw, saluting Udmilda this time. Oh, I thought I knew what you meant by old school. I thought you were going full Beyonders team, but Hedwyn's not a part of the Beyonders.
As far as you know.
Uh-oh. What have you done to Hedwyn, I wrote her. He's innocent, I swear. Alright, well here we go. Our first match between Alon and Iroder. And, Iroder getting started off with some big power casts from Snadra, setting up this 20 damage plunge. That means no Snadra for this round, though. As Alon gets the banishment and sets up a portal. And everyone down on Iroder's team for the time being. Oh, but into the sapling Alon goes, and will they be quick enough? Not quite, as Hedwyn has made his return, as has Palmas, has that extra mobility from the nutrition stick, and the speediest of sap throws, just a little 3 damage one. Oh, and Tizo goes in for some big banishments there, sets up a dangerous portal, but Alon does not need it. Alon jumps straight in for 20. And had prayer beads on the stowaway, so she is back, although she gets power casted away from Snadra, and Snadra follows up with a 20 damage plunge and 10 leech from that score right there. Iroder trying to move in aggressively with the sapling, but loses the sap, and now it is Alon once again with the stowaway. And there is Alon breaking out the Crone Salute. So Iroder unable to defend against that 30 damage throw.
The fate on our favor to prevail.
Stowaway again for Alon. Trying to line up the jump, but banished before she can get it off. Hedwyn, shoulder smashed. Or was he the one doing the shoulder smashing? No, he was doing the shoulder smashing. And Palmas blinking straight in with that nutrition stick. Stowaway teleports, only to be power casted. But Tiso chases down Snadra. Udmilda leapfrogs over one defender, but can't quite get into the pyre quickly enough to avoid banishment. Hedwyn for Iroder. Banished, and now Iroder momentarily defenseless here. Alon, almost quick enough, but the last second shoulder smash from Snadra. Stowaway again. Eludes one of the defenders, but does still get shoulder smashed. Snadra again, brings back Hedwyn. Gets banished herself, though. Here is Hedwyn. He's banished. Everyone banished. On Iroder's side, is Alon quick enough this time? Goes for the throw from the crone, but not quite quick enough. Double banishment from the stowaway. That means she has time to jump in. And that drops Iroder down to 20 pyre life, so 1 score, potentially all that Alon would need here. But has already used the Crone Salute, so that's not an option anymore. Hedwyn down, but here's Snadra. She's down. That leaves it up to Palmas. He's chased down. Udmilda. She stopped. Snadra back on the orb. Brings back Hedwyn. Couple of banishments. That leaves just Palmas back defensively, but here comes the stowaway. She's banished. Palmas off to the races. Starts lining up the throw, but Alon saw it coming. And Udmilda with the throw. Except Iroder has 50 rekindling. So second life bar revealed, and it is fairly significant. So Alon still with some work to do here. And Iroder perhaps with more time than we had otherwise anticipated he might have. Udamilda, oh, slightly short on the jump. Falls in the aura of that sapling. Here's Snadra. Almas. Not quick enough on the throw. Time for Alon to regather. Orb hiding out in that corner there. Headwind protected a bit by those imps. Almas is quick, but not quick enough. Oh, and Alon perhaps accidentally through the portal that time. And suddenly everyone down on Alon's side. Stowaway does return. Is she quick enough, though? She is to stop Snadra. Here's Palmas. Almost able to walk it in. Here's the Stowaway. Through the portal. Gets her closer. But shoulder smashed away. Snadra. She's banished. Headwind. We'll give it a try. He's downed. Milda. Rush down. Almas. Oh, has it back. Plunges. And with 25 damage on that score, Alon now down to just 7. Meaning 1 score likely all that Iroder would need here. As Alon does not have any rekindling. And with no one back defensively, this could be the opportunity that Iroder was looking for, but here come the defenders once again.
'Twas dangerously close.
Alon. Shoulder smashed. Iroder on the counterattack with Snadra.
It is done.
Finishes the job.
The withdrawn prevail.
I might
GG.
have just
They brushed
stuck with the other
aside their
controller as often
adversaries
as I switch
without
these
too much
buttons up,
trouble.
but
The ceremony is complete.
Terexilia Shionta.
GG. Well played, you two.
Until the stars align.
All right, let us know, chat, if there's anything we would like to see for this next one. Otherwise, of course, we can just have the players take whatever they'd like. That's true. Iroder said he was probably only going to stick around for a little bit, so is there anyone else in chat who would potentially want to take Iroder's spot? Or are we potentially looking at this being our final matchup of the night, even? No worries, Yosarian. Yosarian, are you in the RITE Club Discord server? Because we're doing this every week. So, yeah, if you're, if you haven't done it in a while, but you're theoretically interested, just would take a little bit of working through the ropes again and reminding yourself, how does this whole Pyre thing work again and what have you? Oh yeah, no worries, you're sorry. Yeah, exactly, but that way, that makes it easier for you to just know when it's happening, and if not today, then if you have interest sometime in the future, it makes it easier to know when you might be looking to pop in. Yeah, that's pretty crazy if we have 2 people who happen to be from the same small country simultaneously. Also, hope you're both okay. Good to hear. Good to hear. Alright, well, not seeing any requests for this one. So looks like we may just jump back in. Although, yeah, I guess the question remains, is there anyone else who would be interested in jumping in to take iRotor's spot? Yosarian says not this time, at least. But I guess I'm asking primarily because there's a chance this might be our final ride of the night. If there's no one to take iRotor's place, and iRotor's looking to wrap things up soon. If so, then we might be looking at a liberation rite here. That may be the case. Phaler could jump back in. Okay. I guess I didn't explicitly ask exactly how many rites iRotor is good for. Will this one be your last one, iRotor, you think? Or are you good to stick around for?
I can stay for a bit.
Okay. Alright, so maybe in that case, we could make this... What if we make this our penultimate rite, our second to last rite here? Meaning if there's anything we want to do request-wise for this match, let us know. This will be our last chance to do it before our next match after this. That will be our final match of the night, and we won't take any requests for that one. Maybe that's the best way to approach it. Of course, we may still not have any requests for this one. That may still be the case, although Elon switched up teams on me. Back to the Fate we... Oh, no. No, you were Fate before. Okay, no worries. No worries, then. Okay, I think we're good to go, then.
The Fate versus the Withdrawn.
Interesting. Interesting.
Welcome.
So it's the cairn.
Who shall conduct the rites?
So yeah, as you can see here, the bottom row of exiles on this selection screen are all the modded exiles that we have. They are functionally the same as the other exiles of their class. It's basically just a way to give you the ability to use 3 imps if you want to, for example, or 3 crones, which would not otherwise be possible. So that's probably the biggest change we made. A few stylistic things and a few bug fixes as well. Not meant to be anything that, you know, fundamentally changes the nature of the game, mostly just a way so that if, I mean, because especially, you know, there are 3 curs that are available in the base game, but that's one of the only classes you can get 3 of a kind for, so it's just kind of strange that there are some classes you can do that for, but you can't for others. So that was sort of the rationale for adding in those modded exiles. As you can see here, this is one of the modded demons, Vids, functionally the same as the other base demons. Same stats, same masteries. Purely just a matter of preference, or in the case of wanting to have 3 of a kind, a way to do that. And for demons, there were 3 demons, but one of them was Orlek, and he is different from a stats standpoint, so gives you a way to have 3 quote-unquote normal demons, if you would like. Interesting. Okay, so Elon does take the Prayer Bead Stowaway, but I think Elon was using the Stowaway as the lead before, and now Stowaway is in the 3rd spot, so mixing it up a little bit here. And iRotor going double demon, I think that's an imp hiding between those demons. Raji here. And Raji going on a banishing spree, sets up a portal, which iRotor goes through and gets infinite stamina for one of his demons with it, although in the meantime, Elon got some of those defenders back and was able to stop that attack. But iRotor back through the portal and back with infinite stamina, and that is enough to set up this 30 damage demon plunge. The imps circling around the orb, although it's not the orb those imps are after. They just want the banishments. Oh, and Alon inches short of making it in there, and I wrote her with a quick counterattack through the portal and with a 30 damage demon throw. I wrote her first to the orb this time, but banished. And those portals, as we have already seen I wrote her demonstrate, are quite dangerous, as he sets up a double banishment from that demon and then a point-blank 30 damage throw.
Now end the ceremony.
Once again, neither imp wants the orb.
Bit of a blunder.
Both players prioritizing banishments, at least initially, but Iroder does eventually get the orb, only to be banished. Oh, Alon has a portal that is fairly close to Iroder's Pyre. Hopping around the Pyre, but not quite in it. Iroder, his portal does not take him far, but it does still give him that infinite stamina, and that alone is dangerous. Alon back on the attack, but cornered. Iroder back through the portal. Alon again. Stowaway. Banished. Iroder through the portal. Oh, and triple banishment for Alon there. Uncontested opportunity for the Stowaway to jump in here. Iroder through the portal once more, but banished. Alon with the Stowaway avoids banishment, but can't avoid the aura of the defenders there. Tizo back, but knocked away. Oh, and Iroder couldn't quite find his way in there, and in the meantime, the Stowaway came back from banishment and got what was potentially a game-saving banishment in the process. But Iroder back in possession, and perhaps looking to finish the job here. And that he does. GG.
Withdrawn prevail.
Well, thanks, Yosarian.
Vastly outperformed their adversaries.
Well played, you two. GG.
The rite is ended.
Alright, and let's head on back, and I think
Until the next rite.
I think it makes sense for this one to potentially be our final rite of the night. Don't want to force Iroder to stay up too late, because I know he was saying he needs to head out in the relatively near future, so why don't we make this one our liberation rite in that case, which means no requests for this one. Instead, we will just be going to the Fall of Solium, sermon intro on, and we will be going with the Withdrawn, Never to Return. And so for this one, that means both players just taking your preferred teams to finish things off in style for our final rite of the night. Let's go.
I bid you welcome, exiles. Welcome to the Fall of Solium. Here you shall be tested by your adversary. The stars themselves shall be your witnesses. The fate, stand prepared. The withdrawn, stand prepared. Who shall conduct this rite?
Alright, so as we said, this will be our final rite of the night, our liberation rite. No requests from chat. Both players just taking their preferred teams here to finish things off, and we shall see. For Alon, that means a saluting prayer beads stowaway. Herder goes for his team captain, a speedy saluting Udmilda. So he'll be able to transform all of Alon's exiles into defenseless howlers once during this match, making Alon unable to defend for one score. Second selection is a Webbed Lanthorn on Tizo for Alon. Yeah, and of course, Never to Return is definitely one of the highlights of the Pyre soundtrack. Titan Tooth on Tizo means he will stun anyone that he flies into. That is Iroder's second choice. Then Alon matches Iroder's Saluting Crone with a Saluting Crone. Quick throws from Bertrude. Final choice from Iroder. And it's Web Lanthorn Raji. Alright, here we go. Our final rite of the night. Our Liberation Rite. Alon on the left representing the Fate, and Iroder on the right representing the Withdrawn. Best of luck to you both. Alright, so theoretically, I believe we are now back. We may have, for the first time ever, I think, had the stream crash mid-Liberation Rite. But it is kind of a Halloween rite, or Halloween stream, so I suppose it has truly been cursed in a number of ways today. But it sounds like we're good to stick around for one more. Shift starts in 7 hours, let's go. Let's get you back in. Let's do this. Go. Full speed ahead. Hold on. Here you are. Invite. Send the invite. Oof. Full speed ahead. Let's go. Out of curiosity, where in the Liberation Rite did it crash? Was it early on or was it mid-right? I did not notice exactly when it happened. I just glanced over when the rite was over and saw, oh, hold on. That doesn't look good. Just as Raji scored. Oh, so pretty early. Okay. Well. All right. Well, in that case, let's not dilly-dally. Oh, except Pyre has crashed. Lovely. Well, everything is cursed is what you need to know. Everything is cursed. So I will reboot Pyre and get these two back in, and then we will hopefully still be able to make this work. But my goodness, has every possible thing that could go wrong technologically gone wrong. Yes, please exit the game so that I can actually reboot the game, because the game is not currently running. Am I gonna have to restart Steam itself? Come on, Steam. Acknowledge the fact that Pyre is not running so that I can actually restart Pyre. Alright, I think I'm going to... Hold on. I'm going to force quit Steam. Steam, oh my goodness. Truly cursed today. Steam, get the heck out of here, man. Steam, come on. Alright, we're rebooting Steam. Is Steam gonna tell me it had some hidden update that it needed to do? No, Steam did not have an update. Steam just decided it didn't want to work for a little bit. Alright, at least it acknowledges that Pyre was not running, so we should be able to reboot Pyre. Alright. And we're back. No, except that our stream crashed like 3 times yesterday for Mass Effect. I'm not exaggerating. At least 3 times. This weekend in general has been extremely cursed for me for everything. But we're back. It's a re-Liberation Rite because it crashed mid-Liberation Rite before. Let me get the players back in, because we have a bit of a tight timetable here, because people have things to do and sleep to be had. Okay, let's see. Invite you. Okay, and if one of you could just confirm who is player 1 and who is player 2, that would be great.
I am player 1.
Iroder is player... Okay, so we have switched... We've switched who is player 1 and who is player 2, it would seem. That's how you spell Iroder now, apparently. Iroder. Alon. Switch the teams. Huzzah. Huzzoo. All right. There we go. Okay. Liberation Rite. Ready? Go.
Why, hello, exiles. You stand upon the fall of Solium. Each of you seeks to be free from this forsaken land. Know that the scribes themselves are watching. The withdrawn stand ready. The fate stand ready.
All right, so this will be our final rite of the night, our Liberation Rite. We definitely did not have one of these 10 minutes ago and have it crash mid-Liberation Rite. No! But, no requests from chat. Both players taking their preferred teams here. iRotor is starting off with a speedy Udmilda with the Crone Salute to transform all of Alon's exiles into defenseless howlers once during this match, meaning that iRotor has what is functionally one free score. Alon is going for the Saluting Prayer Bead Stowaway as the lead. iRotor with the Web Lanthorn Raji in the second spot. Web Lanthorn Tizo for Alon. iRotor goes for Titan Tooth Tizo for stuns whenever he flies into someone. That'll be his final selection. As for Alon, he's a quick throwing, saluting Bertrude. And alright, here we go, our final rite of the night, for real this time, our Liberation Rite on the left, iRotor representing the Withdrawn on the right, Alon representing the Fate. Best of luck to you both. There it is.
The withdrawn have proved
GG.
their worth.
I have to practice,
As for their
practice these angles.
adversaries, they
Or the
did
distance.
not. Thus ends the liberation rite.
Could have been 3 Kron scores. And
That-
didn't get one of them.
Well, that was our final Ride of the Night, for real this time.
Imp good.
Our Liberation Rite, imp good confirmed. Thank you all who participated in the rites today, and welcome, Elon, for the first time to Rite Night, and Yosarian, thanks for stopping by as well. But I'm gonna hop out of Discord, but I will catch you guys next week. Alright, and let me free them from the prison of Steam Remote Play. It's okay, Elon. You're free now. You're free now. Go be free. Let me also switch this screen right here. Thank you all for watching. That was, as I was just saying, of course, our final Rite of the Night, our Liberation Rite. And thank you to everybody who participated in the rites today and everybody who gave us the request today in chat as well. This was Pyre Community Rite Night, and if you're interested in getting more involved in multiplayer Pyre, then the best way to do so is by joining the Rite Club Discord server, which is where we're coordinating all this stuff, and you can do that by clicking on that link right there. My name is Lids. I'm hosting these Rite Nights. My streaming schedule is Friday nights, we are doing Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer. Saturdays, we are doing Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, and then Sundays, obviously, we're doing Pyre. Lids Vids on YouTube as well, posting the VODs for all those streams, so if you missed anything, you can catch it there as well. Also doing some Gwent videos, the Witcher-themed card game, as well as some other things here and there too. But if you haven't done so yet already, of course, you can also hit the follow button to get notification for when I go live. Just follow me on Twitter at LidsVids. I post there when I'm live as well. But actually, the best place to stay up to date on all things Lids is by joining my Discord server, which you can do by clicking on that link right there. But that's going to be it for me for tonight. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll catch you next time.